in tow. North truckers rise, every foe will know. He summons the swarm, the undead rise. Their wagons rolling beneath dark skies, commanding the grave. His strategy's clear, night elf beware, your end is near. Heels burrow, wagons roll. Truckers undead army takes control in the shadows of Azeroth's lore. He's the player you fear and adore. Your trucker, the swarms unleashed. Crypt lords call an undead feast. From group kill to the world at large, fountain of manor, he leads the charge. Night elves tremble, their wisp won't last. Moonwells shatter, their hope fades fast. Entangles break under beetle assault. Drakar's precision, it's nobody's fault. Skeletons march, wagons bring dread. The necromancer chants, raising the dead. No mercy shown, it's the undead way. No trucker reigns supreme today. Legends are born in the heat of the fight. Truckers' armies thrive in eternal night. From Group Q's battles to the global stage, he writes his story on Warcraft's page. Your trucker, the swarms unleashed. Crypt lords call an undead feast. From Group Q to the world at large, fountain of manor, he leads the charge. He leads the charge. He meows, yet rising above. A player of tactics, not just love. He bends the meta, breaks the norm. With beetles and wagons, he'll transform. Transform. He leads the charge. He leads the charge. Painting the hells, yet rising above. A player of tactics, not just love. He bends the meta, breaks the norm. With beetles and wagons, he'll transform. So here's to the legend, the Beetle King. To wagons of death and the camps they bring. North Trucker's name will forever endure. A symbol of power, bloody and pure. Our truck commands the undead sword. With every battle his story grows. In fountain of manor the legend shows. He leads the charge. He leads the charge. Leads the charge.
Yo. What's going on, guys? Actually, you see the hole in the... Again. There you go. And you see my wife now. There. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We have Stimpack Series coming to you as a money tournament tonight. Stimpack Series 8. It's our series that can be literally any MMR, any prize pool, anything. I know it's the summer. I promised the StarCraft 2 tournament. And it turns out that people are old and have no energy. But the sad part about that is you guys do not have my energy to stream and do renovations and keep busy. So I'm going to have to turn you all into men and women and people. But having said that, the people that are here are superstars. And we don't have a lot of signups, but it's still going to be a great tournament. And I thought we would bump this one up. So first place is $75 and second place is $25. And some people ask me how we pay for stuff. One, stream money goes to Warcraft 3. Two, StarCraft 2 and AoE 4 money come from me. Make Warcraft great again. We're trying to. So that stuff comes from my social media stuff. So the money doesn't come out of nowhere. It comes out of somewhere. But it does, you know, it's not like it grows on trees. So we appreciate primes and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to start the bracket and I'm going to show it to you in a second. And it looks pretty good. So we're just going to start it up. Process the check-ins. 8 people checked in. Perfect. Double elimination. Best of 1s. Semifinals is best of 3. Finals is best of 3. Lower bracket, did I specify? Yeah, lower bracket's all best of 1 as well. So you guys are going to be able to get some games in, whether you lose right away or not. Those lower brackets. So let's start the tournament, which is going to be great for you guys. You build a wall, gentlemen. Build a wall. In the first round, we have Nicorette versus the Hambone, who just joined the Discord today. So awesome, coming back to StarCraft 2. Tanzi is up against Mr. Sunny D. F2 Click versus Dino Dragon, and Genesis coming over from the Big Daddy Discord versus the man, the myth, the legend, Craig the Shoe Shiner. So it should be good. Hey, you're cooked. That's okay. You're going to get some games in, like, you know, best of 1, go to the lower bracket, that stuff. We're set to go. All set to go. Post-game lobbies when ready. Hambone, they're looking for you in the chat. And game scenes are ready to go. So it's a little bit different in Warcraft 3 tournaments because I could grab them on Flow TV. StarCraft 2, I actually have to go into the game lobbies. So, you know, is what it is. But wish we had a Flow TV service like this. AoE 4 has a Flow TV service, ironically, which is really cool. Not like... Yeah. Okay, if you guys are using Discord too, it's fine. Make sure to post links, post game lobbies in the chat on BattleNet. You're cooked, the ham. SC2 Pulse exists, lets you see their MMRs and race history, but the replays you need to get from the players. Yeah, so basically, right? Sound like, thank you, Nicorette, for directing the ham. So you guys are ready, you post. I'll grab the first one that pops up, you know. First round is first round. Let me switch into the game scene so you guys don't see me alt tab. My wife's trying to get me banned. Put my video on. Love copyright strikes. It used to happen all the time for like the weirdest thing. And so any of the songs you hear are either mine or from the game or games, and no problems ever since. And I don't play generally I don't play music, but you never know if my wife puts on her phone for 2 seconds, like, oh, copyright strike, boom. So I'm just waiting for a game lobby, guys. So double elimination, best of ones. Semifinals and finals are best of 3. Thank you, Tanzi. We're going to get Tanzi and Sunny D on Rorschach, which is going to be fantastic. I'm good to go. Go ready. Ready, Tanzi. Thank you very much. And we have a couple of streamers in here, right? Greg the Shoe Shiner. So I think Sunny D also streams sometimes. Tanzi, of course, she is everywhere and also streams. Might be running some tournaments for us in the future. Good luck. Have fun. Oh, and of course, Mr. Mike. I'll do the introductions first before I figure out the controls again. I always forget. AOE 4 and StarCraft 2. Stimpack Series 8. Bottom right corner, we have playing as the yellow Protoss. It is Tanzi. And in the left corner, playing as the green Terran Blair, it is Mr. Sunny D. Let's see. Control F, no. Shift Alt F, no. Of course, I know how to get the FPS thing out of the corner now, so that's a new thing for me. Anywho, so what are we getting at here? It is the new live patch, guys. So we're getting 8 workers off the bat, and I know a lot of players are not excited about it, and especially the Protoss players are not too happy due to the warp gate change. If you're not too familiar with that, they changed the warp gate situation so that you have to actually pay for warp gate situation. So if you want to upgrade your gate to warp gate, it costs you minerals. It's not exactly the best change, and they're freaking out about it. You don't blame them too much. Well, along with a bunch of other changes. So, but the most, I would say, I think the one that people are complaining about the most would be the worker count from 12 to 8, which for somebody like me who's relearning the game, it's totally fine. Like, I like it because it slows down the first 5 minutes more than anything else. Tanzi blocking the command center here. And on this side of things, SCV is literally trying to do the same thing. Realize that's not happening. Cybernetics core. Here's the block. Trying to put some damage on the probe. And we are streaming on Twitch and YouTube. If you're not aware. Reaper comes in. I'm probably going to go send them out. Nexus goes down. And Tanzi's getting Warp Gate research. Double gas looks like it's coming up with Adept. I've been seeing some mass Adept play from Protoss players on ladder. And I don't know if that's going to be like the new openings to what's been going on. But you do get warp gate units out of the warp gates. Sorry, gateway units out of the gateways faster, generally. They got a little bit of a buff in speed production. Here comes the Reaper. Maybe the Reaper might be able to get a probe. That'd be money. Oh, this is a dead probe. Good job by Sunny D getting a probe here. Double gas by Tanzi. Looks like a Twilight Council. And Sunny D picking up some probes already too. And gets out alive. Regenerating. That is something. But, oh, 3 life. Tanzi almost got that one. We do have an Adept back home in Sunny D's base, preventing the barracks. It's not the barracks, the bunker from going down. Marines coming out. Reaper coming back as well. Should be able to kill the Marine. Grenade misses. And bunker's not finishing. Man, these Adepts, used wisely, can do some good damage here. Got to get that bunker finish. Without that bunker finish, there's big problems. Adepts are going to meet up. Not attacking. This bunker might actually finish. It will. And Tanzi just missing the opening here. Doesn't get the SCV. Game sounds could be a bit... There's no game music. Let me check that for you. Sorry, guys. How's that? You know what the problem is I turn off the volume, the music and stuff when I play. Adepts in the main. Combat shield being researched. Does get out. And going back in again. Or did that one die? I'm trying to clear my voice at the same time here. I'm choking up the storm. Adepts under pressure. One goes down. Second one goes down. Sunny D coming out with Marines. And we got, how many warp gates we got? We got 3 warp gates. Robotics facility coming down. We have Blink for Stalkers. One Stalker microing here, killing off Marines. Can we get Terran O2? It's the best music. All right. I will look into that in 2 seconds. Mr. Purple Ninja and the YouTube. Shield battery. And probes being pulled here. Should be able to defend. More warp gates coming down, perhaps, or just gateway units. Are they going to be able to get out in time? Shield battery. Blink is helping quite a bit here. Saving those 2 stalkers. I think Tanzi should be able to defend this. But a really nice push by Sunny D with just Marines. Looking back into base. We're getting more, or we're getting more gateways. Robotics bay. And a couple of probes mixed in. Double shield battery. Wait till like have a like sore throat at the same time, guys. I was fine 2 seconds ago. Now I'm choking up a storm. Bunkers. 1 bunker. Bunch of supply depots in the front. What are we getting back here? We're getting another command center, factory, starport, and extra barracks. Looks like it's going to be bio with some medevacs. And here come the stalkers. Marine goes down. Stim. Gets 1 stalker. 2 stalkers. And more stalkers coming out now. Actually picking off quite a bit. Trading. Tanzi will be able to wipe these up, but lost 3-4 stalkers here. Bunkers holding. Medevacs are finally pumping out. Marines are not producing yet out of these barracks because we got to put on the tech labs for both of them. Might be Marauders. From the medevacs. Too many SCVs on gas here. Tanzi coming back. Does have an observer. And back home. Third expansion for Protoss. I think Protoss has to play like Zerg now. Blinks into the main. Get the tech lab here with the concussion shells would be huge. Marines. Stimming in. Tanzi trying to pick up some workers here. Going to recall. Lost, I think, 2 on the way out. Lots of barracks. 1-0 upgrades coming. It's going to move that command center over, so it's going to be 3 base in a second. Tanzi already with the 3rd going down, and Colossus comes out. Actually, a couple of them, and we're getting charge for Zealots and more gateways. Gonna be a lot of gateway here. Scan goes down. Tanzi trying to stabilize, and we have a drop incoming from Sunny D. 3 medevacs, 1 injured pretty badly. And here we go. There's the boosts. You want to get on top of the workers here, and I think Tanzi is going to be ready for this. No, decides to pull back, which is fairly interesting. Now you guys can see this. Warp gates are just gateways unless you convert them, because it costs a lot of money. So it's kind of like having a Terran barracks, really, of all things. Shield batteries at the expo. This is pretty saturated. Mules coming down. And Sunny D changed his mind. He's not going to drop Marines or Marauders. A couple in the medevacs here. More coming out. Probably going to need some Vikings to deal with the Colossus. Tanzi's situating herself. Kind of in the front of the base. Not too much movement. You don't see any other observers out on the map. And now we are getting the warp gate changes on a bunch of the warp gates, not all of them. And we're getting a warp prism. A lot of extra probes on this third. If Sunny D can actually get in here and stim a bunch of probes out and get out, that would be huge. Here we go. 12, 14, 17, 19, 22, 23. Holy cow. 23 probes down. Jump in, jump out, perhaps. There we go. Sunny D gets out, kills 23 probes total, which is absolutely insane. Warp prisons here. Goes down. And then tries to blink in. Does get the Viking, but the warp prison goes down. Then the mini drop on this side. Medevac here doing nothing. Tanzi pushing in. Probably lose this bio right here. Medevac goes down. Marines and Marauders are in no man's land. Dead. Tanzi pushing Zealots. Stalkers. Sentries. 3 Colossus. And an Observer. And hallucinations to make it look so much bigger. Tanks firing. And the Vikings are not going to know which one to attack. Although, and putting in, there's damage being put down on the real one. Can't get out. Force fields. Gonna expire here. Tanzi backing up here. Only 1 Colossus, real one, actually remains. Tried to drop in the main with a Warp Prism. And Sunny D playing really well here. 4th base already for Tanzi. Let's check that music you were talking about. Sound. Soundtrack. You want it Terran 02 or StarCraft 2? Can't even hear it myself. There we go. Or prison, top left. Another command center being built. We're going to warp in some units here. Brood War, Terran 02. Okay, we'll check. I am choking on myself. What do we got? Army supply is 110 to 63 for Sunny D. Worker count 67. 81. Tanzi with more workers, more bases. Although lost more workers, let's be honest. But Terran's got mules, right? 189 supply to 166. Loading up here. Warp prison coming back. Might not let specific song. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Tank is attacking his own command center. I think that's a mistake. Definitely a mistake. Now he has to repair his own command center. 5th base for Tanzi in the top right corner, guys. Yeah, that was funny. That was pretty funny. Once I clipped that. Here comes the push. Here comes the push, guys. Ghost with the EMP. How often do we see Ghost do this? I haven't been seeing anybody do it on ladder. Nice push here. Tank setting up. Oh, there's a bug. Now I realize what Hupsea was saying about the scroll with the mouse. If you go like this, sometimes the mouse just scrolls off completely. Big push here. And Sunny D took so much damage stimming that he actually might lose everything. Hallucinations. Oh my god, Tanzi's gonna hold this. Wow. Incredible. Incredible hold. Just run out of medevacs there. I always use the 5-hour Terran Broodword music from YouTube if that helps. Oh, you played in the background? Scans going down. Gas is out. Main is out. Let's go, Archons. I like Archons. I think that's... I wish we had Dark Archons in the game. That would be pretty cool. Bring back Dark Archons. Scourge units. Infested Terrans. Right? And bring back Goliath. I think we need all of that. I think we need all of that. More barracks being built here by Sunny D. And we're getting Liberators coming out. Ghost. Cloaking. Ship weapons. Tons of stuff going down. Maybe we're going to get a nuke. How about we see a nuke? StarCraft 1 could mind control drones and SCVs. It could have a 600 army supply. Each race counted for its own supply. Bring that back. That would be amazing. I'm totally down for that. They should have infestation, where you can infest a unit, but it would take some time to actually infest the unit. So if you catch like a lone tank or something on the field, you can infest it and then take control of it. Mind control. That would be great. What would the humans get besides Goliath? What else can we give you? Vultures, maybe? With Widow Mines? But we already have mines. We have spider mines. Maybe something else. Liberators are going to set up here. Some shots. EMPs. Oh, huge EMPs here. Haven't had a copyright problem. Been using it for a year. Yeah, maybe post me the link to that after in the Discord, Big Daddy. Yeah, bring it all back and put it in SC2 or SC3 or whatever it's going to be. Big push here. Stalkers blink in. Tons of tanks and liberators. And Sunny D's actually doing it. Explosion. We got some storm in the back, perhaps. Shields upgrade being researched. Oh, science vessels with nano repair would be like amazing. Tanks pushing, Marines coming in. Liberators are setting up. We're turning them into Archons. But we have ghosts, guys. EMP is going to wipe them out in 2 seconds. Top. More warp gates here by Tanzi. Pretty saturated. What do you do here? I think you need area support. And these Archons and everything's getting obliterated. Huge push. 192 supply here. More Liberators coming out. Warp gates everywhere. And there, Zealot's warping in, but it's too little, too late here. Sunny D with the awesome push. Your game is buggy, Blizzard. GG. GG. That was a good game. Terran wins this one. Needed error? Yeah. Okay, so F2 click advances, Genesis advances, and Dino Dragon versus Craig the Shoeshiner, and Nicarak waiting with Sunny D advancing. So now we're just going to grab the next game that's available. We'll just wait for the next lobby to come up. Okay, music-wise, guys. Okay, sound. We have StarCraft 2 Brood War. Choose the music in multiplayer games. That's what it is. I can't actually physically pick. So, put it on all. 1 second. I had it on all. Sent. Perfect. Sunny D versus Nicarod, guys. So we're going to go with the trend here. And this is the round 2. So this is best of 1. Semifinals is best of 3. And finals is best of 3. And don't forget, we got lower bracket matches, all best of 1s. Thanks for that, Big Daddy. Appreciate that. Get rid of my camera here. On Rainfall, guys. Remember, the new maps have been updated as well. Go. Sunny D is basically cheap, shitty orange juice. Yeah, but Sunny D, the person, is a fantastic person, guys. All right. Here we go. Next matchup, best of 1, Stimpack Series 8, and tap left, playing as the Green Terran. It is Mr. Sunny D. And in the bottom right, playing as the Purple Terran, it is Nicarat. All right, guys. Who can remind me how we switch the bars on the bottom? It's not Control F because that is Shift T. Nope. It's not that. I always forget because AoE it's a bit different. In Warcraft 3, I don't have these problems. Somebody will tell me. No, it's not this. No. Nope. We'll find out. What are we getting? Getting a bit of a wall off already? Gas? I wonder if we're going to get Reaper straight out of the gate here, or we're going to get quick expansion. Or SCV scouts from both players. Gas. One refinery each. I honestly wonder, long term, if the worker change is actually going to affect the gameplay. But orange juice isn't even that expensive, worth just getting that rather than Sunny D. Sunny D has more junk in it. I mean, I don't buy orange juice or Sunny D. I don't drink juice. Spatch is cooked, Tanzi. Honestly, I think they need to revert the warp gate change for Protoss. You did play well, played very well, considering. But I don't like. I think the 8 worker change is good. Cranberry juice diluted, it's good for you, right? It's good for your bladder and all that stuff. You should not be losing. I mean, Sunny D is a good player. But I don't like the warp gate change. I think they should revert that for Protoss. I like the 8 worker bit personally. For somebody that's relearning how to play the game. It slows down the first couple of minutes. It's like playing Warcraft. In Warcraft 3, you got 5 workers to start, right? Double gas here from Nicarak. Factory going down, expansion. Reaper on position, and no expansion here from Sunny D. And I think his economy is going to be behind because of that. Mr. Williams is in the house, Kurt Walker. Did you guys know Mr. Williams is in a band? Okay, so I didn't notice this, but there's a thing here. So currently I'm using my mouse scroll to do this. I do it in Warcraft 3, no problem. But if I constantly do this in the game, eventually my mouse is going to jump on its own like this. And it's a StarCraft 2 bug. It's not a Mr. Mike bug. It's a StarCraft 2 bug. It doesn't do it in other games. Actually, it does it in the Scouring because the Scouring's got the same bug, which is weird because it's in early access. Surprise, surprise. We're getting the expansion. Okay, command center being built now. We're getting quick starport and a cyclone from Sunny D. Sending out Cyclone and a Hellion, although he's going to meet some resistance here. Cyclone can actually do pretty good. Hellion's going to go down. Cyclone. Can he lock on and get out? Hellions are pretty fast. Look at that, guys. Terran versus Terran. The solution is get Hellions versus Cyclones. No problem. Gonna repair all the Hellions. I like this. This is nice. It's good. Starport. We're getting a Raven. And back home, Sunny D's getting a Banshee. So we might see some Banshee play here. Does this work? Yeah, I killed a unit. Maybe it wants a bunker here, close off. Here comes the Hellions. And Marines are toast. Closes up the wall. Hellions coming in. And they're cleaning house, guys. Absolutely cleaning house. But the Banshee's out. Banshee's going to scare him off here. He's 500 MMR below me. I should not be losing. Gotta shake that Rost off. We'll have a rematch. Tank setting up. Cyclone working on the Banshee. Here come the 2 Ravens. And I think Sunny D is cooked, guys. GG. You're gonna hold your lobby? I'm coming. GG. Okay, next matchup. So actually, Nicarat versus. Hold on a second. It's the semifinals. I'm gonna do the semifinals, Tanzi, if that's okay. Usually that's what we do. It's, okay, good. So we have to go to EU. Me again. Options. I have to get out of this. I have to get out of this, and I have to go to EU. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go jump to EU for these gentlemen for the semifinals, best of 3. Authentication. There I am on EU. I feel so foreign. What's going on? Feel so foreign. GG's, Mr. Craig the Shoe Shiner. How'd your games go? Nice. Guys posted the replays. Cool. Yeah, guys, post the replays in case somebody wants to... Mustard, welcome in, Mustard. In case you guys want to... anybody wants to look at them, cast them, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes we go back and look at them. I lost, but it was fun. Guys, Craig runs fight nights usually every week. Ah, 4 months, dude.
Craig Shoe Shiner just subscribed for 4 months.
Thank you, sir.
4 awesome months.
4 awesome months. As I was saying, Craig the Shoe Shiner, thank you very much. He runs fight nights for StarCraft 2 every week, normally Friday, Saturday, Sundays, different days. So if you're not in his Discord or, you know, want to be into more StarCraft 2 friendly matchups, kind of like King of the Hill stuff that Baron does. Next fight night is July 17th, 7:30 p.m. Central. So definitely, you want to find his link to the Discord. He'll post it in the Discord. You can post it here too. Don't be shy. Don't review mine? Yeah. Maybe. Dun dun dun. Crypt Walker will review your replays with you, buddy. Alright, guys. We're on the EU server. And semifinals, best of 3. Bottom right, we have, in the purple, Nicarak. And in the top left, playing as the pink Protoss, it is F2 Click. How about them apples, guys? So, this is at Eternity's Edge, the map. Actually, pretty nice looking map, I would say. Very detailed. Terran versus Protoss. What to expect? Yeah, Cryptwalkers in the hoose. Welcome in, Mustard. Welcome in. And barring nobody leaving, I think the Discord hit 1,200 people just now. So congratulations, gentlemen and ladies. The community is growing. If you're not in the Discord, you would like to be, and you're here, exclamation Discord. If you're on YouTube and you want to be in, you can check the link on YouTube. 1,200 is not easy. I think I would say we grew about 700 to 800 in the last 4 months because we've expanded. So which is pretty cool. And summertime is really tough for gaming and for tournaments in general. Yeah. And that's a mix of games. We got an expo from F2 Click. Warp Gate. We're getting Cybernetics Core. There's the Cybernetics Core. scout coming in. Yeah, so it's been rather difficult to get people on board. We have Warcraft 3 guys on board, but it's been hard to get additional people on board to, you know, moderate, admin, that kind of stuff. Cryptwalkers help us out quite a bit with the Discord stuff and SC2 coaching, and we have Divine Calculator, AoE4. Like we're getting a little bit of help from everywhere, but we're always looking for more, and we're trying to add casters and streamers and that kind of stuff. So it's a long-term project, community driven, guys. Reaper in the main gets probe grenade. Nice connection there. Gets away with a little bit of damage. 21 life. Reaper's going to come out. Can the Reaper go back and get another probe? It's going to regenerate. F2 click. And we got Nicarak with his expansion just about to finish with the bunker set up with the Marine. Getting the factory. Oh, he should be able to get another probe here. Reaper gets away again. You could cast too. Yes. Cast. Well, what we used to do for Warcraft 3 was whenever we had a giant tournament, we tried to have like 2 to 4 streams going, and then we would culminate into my stream. And so a lot of people got to cast, which is really cool. For small tournaments, it's just me in general. So we've done that in the past. And we've had other people run tournaments for us before. So we also want to get people to run tournaments. So that'd be a thing. Tanzi expressed interest in running like a Wednesday thing or another, or like that kind of stuff. We'll see. We'll see. It's hard to get people. That's why you want people in the Discord, because then you have a pool of players to choose from. Reaper in the main goes down finally. Nicarak loses it. We're getting Blink research, and we got a Hellion. It's good harassed by Nicarak. F2 click. Must be really annoyed by now. Oh, we did lose 5 probes already. Hallucination coming over. Scout. With Banshees and tanks coming out. I really like this play by Nicarak. He's really aggressive. I think that's the best play. That's the best way to play in general in any RTS games. Just be a little bit aggressive. It'll pay dividends, really. Probes 36 to 33 still. F2 click still ahead in the game there. Thanks, Marines. Banshee cloaking's just finished. Banshee making its way up. Oh, GG, well played. All right. Game 1. Okay. Okay. Game 2. On lockdown. Good luck, have fun. Game 2 of the semifinals. That's a really nice banner. These guys with the Grandmaster colors on it. Good luck, have fun. And the bottom left, playing as the purple Terran, is Nicarak. And in the top right, playing as the pink Protoss, it is F2 click. Maybe not Alt F4, guys. People used to say that all the time. Oh, that's what that message is about. Interesting. So anybody in chat, what do you guys think of the current state of the game? I know Tanzi's opinion. But do you like the 8 workers? Do you like the Protoss change? What say you? I think it's especially good, the 8 worker change, for us newbie players coming back. See, I like this. The barracks is already rallied all the way right there. Probe's coming out. It might be a scout. Definitely a scout. Scout, you can see he's making his way all the way here. He's going to steal a mineral patch. And it looks like it's going to be probably a Reaper. Marines won't be able to get over there in time. Gate finishes. Imagine if Reapers didn't exist and Marines just had the opportunity to research jetpacks instead. Might be interesting. F2 click, checking in, checking out. Orbital is about done. Reaper's going to be coming out. We're getting a Nexus here from F2 click and Cybernetics Core. So again, Warp Gate is the new change. So we're going to see more gateway play instead of warp gate play. Second simulator is going down. Probe coming back. Command center being built. And here comes the Reaper. We'll see what F2 click here, if he's ready for this. There's the little launching pad here on the map. Most maps have them. Getting adepts coming out. Grenade. Big grenade. Oh my god. Really disrupts the mineral mining there. Nicarak. Got 2 probes. Yeah, 2. It's going to target down this Reaper. It's going to pick up this probe right here. Trying to chase. Grenade. That grenade actually did 5 shield damage to the pylon. And it took a second to regenerate. Have you guys see that? It took like 2-3 seconds before it started regenerating. Little things you don't notice or you don't know. Reaper coming back in perhaps. And we're getting Stargate, we're getting Marines coming out, Tech Lab, and we are getting a Stargate with the Phoenix coming out. Multiple Phoenix, so that's nice. Might be able to grab some Reapers or SCVs. Making its way down there. Marines, bunker. And you know what it says? I see what you're doing. I don't need a bunker. Salvages it, gets 75 gold back. Gold minerals. To me, it's gold. Oh, we're getting a couple of them. Oh, yeah. This is interesting. Phoenix comes in. He's going to do some scouting. So we're going to get multiple Phoenix units coming out to pick up. Oh, get the Cyclone. Yeah, there we go. Marines coming down. Need to get out. Without the support of Marines, that Cyclone's dead. SUVs are going to repair. Yeah, we do have a Viking. Oh, heavy on the Phoenix here. Oh, boy. If you go heavy on the Phoenix and the Marine, it's just gonna go mass bio and Marines and push. Getting multiple Vikings coming out. Thanks, extra barracks. Tech lab on the starport. Nicarak's pushing her. Seems to be the right thing to do when you see that many Phoenixes, Terran. Oh, nice play here. Trying to get the Cyclone. Loses one Phoenix for it. But you know what? Trade a Cyclone for a Phoenix? I think that's totally worth it. Immortal's coming. Tank's gonna set up. This is gonna be a big problem here. There's no other warp gate. There's a depths. Maybe on top of the tank. Warps in, right on top of the tank. Here come the Phoenix. Gonna pick up units. One Stalker's in. Immortal's about to pop here. Immortal versus the Viking. And Immortal's gonna win that all day. Wow. Tank is dead. Really, really nice defense here by F2 Click. Great defense. Great job. So Phoenix coming to play. That one Immortal was key. An excellent job there by F2 Click. And Nicarak looked like he had it in the bag. Really did. Stimpack, combat shield, approaching command center. Here we go. Can we pick up anything else? Do some damage here. Gets an SCV. Got to put these guys to use. Tons of Marines, tons of Marauders. Marines, Marauders. One turret at the natural. Might be able to pick up some of the ones on the gas. Phoenix goes down, gets finished by the turret. Picture expansion here by F2 Click. Stalkers. And we're getting a bunch of gateways from F2 Click. GG, I lost. Hey, man, thanks for playing, and welcome to the Discord. And don't be shy. Don't be shy. Mr. Cripwalker will help you out. Tons of the guys. We'll find Geyser MMR. Craig the Shoeshiner also has Geyser MMR. GG. Hey, Dino, thanks for the follow. Are we going to get a drop? Oh, we're getting a drop, all right. More Immortals coming out. I don't think F2 Click sees this. Here comes the drop right on top. Pulls all the probes. Hallucination Colossus comes out. Who's this 2 Phoenix there? We'll get the micro here by Nicarak. Doing tons of damage. Hey, he's gonna get out. Gonna get out. Might come back in. While that's happening, pushing the 3rd expansion. Or the 3rd base, I should say, in the 2nd expansion. Heavy damage here. F2 Clicks behind in workers, behind in supply. Nicarak is starting to chip at him, and drop comes in the main again. And just getting these probes, slowing down the economy, picking off, trading. You trade in advance, you're going to win. 60, 72 supply. Can F2 Click come back? Stabilize. Expansion goes down. He's got to send everything across. There's no choice. Absolutely no choice. We got a warp prism coming. He's going to warp in some more units. Army supply for Nicarak, 62 to 35. We have tanks? I don't see any tanks, though. Here we go. Gets on top. Zealots coming in. Tons of Marauders in the back. Stalkers. And considering one Immortal here. But that's going to be it. GG. Well played. Oh, I'm going to stay on the main screen. Good job. GG's. We'll jump back to the America server. He's really good, yeah. I think we have to, yeah. Yeah, we have to. Okay. Nicaragua will be on the EU server. I will jump back to Americas, region Americas. Yeah, he's really good. I back. I back. Who we got, guys? Lasted 6 minutes. That's a win. So we're waiting for Sunny D versus Tanzi or Genesis. I'm presuming the Tanzi and Genesis game is going on at the moment. Or did it not start? Is Genesis around? Because we can't wait for holdups, guys. Oh, yeah, I said take care of the cat. Okay, no problem. I mean, you know, things happen. Can't wait too long. Oh, nice. Okay. No problem. You guys want to see the bracket? I'll show you the bracket. So Nicaragua advances to the finals, and Tanzi or Genesis is going to face Sunny D. Winner's going to face F2 Click, and the winner is going to go on to the finals. And the finals is a best of 3. The bottom lower bracket's best of 1s, and there we go. Awesome. A little bit of a smaller short tournament, a little bit of a bigger prize pool tonight. Sadly, we didn't get a lot of guys out tonight, but it's okay. We're going to cater to the people that did come. But just keep in mind, guys, that just like other events that we've done, the people who matter are here, yeah. Just like the other events that we've done, that we cannot put on events where people don't show up. I know you did, Craig. Because said money also runs out. And so normally we could have put like half of it forward. And we hadn't done one in a while, so... Craig got you here? He's the man. Craig is the man. There we go. Sanctuary. We used to do a lot of ATR, all the random events on Wednesdays for Warcraft 3, and people stopped showing, so we stopped doing them. Ready. Ready, Freddy. And it's just the nature of it. If you stop getting players, you stop doing it. But we're always looking for Discord guys for events. Genesis playing Zerg, Tanzi playing Protoss. Eventually, we'll try to find a StarCraft 2 admin to overlook StarCraft for us. That is the plan. Sanctuary 3. Nice purple map. Pinkish, pinkish. Purple, pink. Good luck. Have fun. All right, friends. Lower bracket match. Getting closer and closer to the finals. In the bottom left, playing as the yellow Protoss player is Tanzi. Oh, it's lavender, you would say? I don't know. It's a mix here. Look at this. It's a mix. And in the top right, playing as the purple Zerg, it is Genesis. Kind of like the Star Trek movie, Genesis. Yeah, I guess you're right. More lavender-y type. Lavender is a good smell. Very good to have outside. Calling you a Smurf? Who's a Smurf? Warp gate block off here. We're currently 16 of 20, so it's going to be a hatchery first for Genesis. Yeah, the blue guys are Smurfs. Where are they? We have Smurfs on the map. Hatchery, extractor. This is not an opening I've seen yet. Oh, this is their home map, the Smurfs? Maybe. Kind of makes sense. Okay. So it's quick extractor, not quick extractor. It's hatchery first extractor, gas, and pool at the same time. So I haven't seen this way. And it's 3 on gas. Very interesting by Genesis. Texas is going down for Tanzi, and Tanzi already has 2 on gas here. The cybernetic score. Gonna have to block this up. This is their home map, the Smurf people. Hatchery's about to finish. And so is the pool, and Genesis is going to have enough gas to research metabolic speed in about 2 seconds. There you go, it's done. Metabolic speed is started a second late. Queen coming out, and should be getting some 8. Oh my god, we're getting 8 Zerglings right off the bat here, and I think Tanzi better close up this wall. Remember, for Smurfs, there was only 1 female Smurf, and the rest are all blue guys. So I would suspect that it was all cloning. Oh no, Tanzi, what are you doing? Tanzi. There's no wall here. You must be worried. Adept is running. Gonna recall the Adept. Doesn't lose it. Okay, there's the wall. Gateway going down. Pylon's gonna block in. Shield battery. Tanzi gearing up. Gotta put the Adept back in here and defend. I want to say Tanzi's gonna be okay. Zerglings making their way in. 2 Adepts. I mean, you can get a chrono boost on the gateway, but Zerglings are going to back off. We're going to get Banelings. Now, here's the big problem. We're getting Warp Gate technology. Shield battery's done. We're getting Banelings. With an Oracle behind us, we do have a Stargate. Oh, Starport. Banelings, Pylon. Backups, there's 1. Oh no. We're gonna need this Oracle to defend really badly. Genesis. And the Oracle's defending, but 10 probes go down. More Lings coming in. What up, 420? What's up, buddy? And Lings picking off 14 workers. 15 Lings are flooding in. Adepts being built. 21 probes went down. Holy cow. That is insane. What a Baneling bust by Genesis. First time seeing Genesis play. Pylon back up here. Cybernetic score taking a beating. Well, Tanzi's got 18 workers, and Genesis has 28. So we're getting more depths coming out. That Oracle saved Tanzi's butt. Back into main. Maybe need a Void Ray if you can afford it, but she can't. Here come the Banelings. More Adepts, and Cybernetics Core goes down. Oracle's got some energy. Not attacking. 2 more probes. 5, 6. Oh boy. 32 workers to 20. This is insane. Gonna send the probes to the main? While that's going on, we are getting roaches now. I think the only play here would be to get the Void Rays. Some kind of error. We're gonna get a Stasis Ward in the front. Cybernetics Core going to be rebuilt. Tanzi in a tough situation. Third base being built by Genesis. Birchwarn is done. We do have Lair, and we got a Hydralisk then. Forget about the Void Rays now. We got Hydralisk coming out shortly. What's a fellow Protoss supposed to do, right? Like, what can you do? That's my boy Genesis. With the Ling Flood, with the Banelings. Oracle making its way out. Let's see if she can grab anything. Hatchery about to finish. At least you're going to get some scouting here, but must have an idea what's going on. Oh, might be able to get... There's some energy. The Oracle might be able to get some drones, but doesn't go in. Hydra's coming out. We are getting a Twilight Council. 2 Oracles to boot. All right. There's an Overseer in the main. Changeling dropped. Adept damage. Okay, we're getting Adept damage. Being researched. Our gateway is going down. Oracle. Gonna run into the Hydras. 1 Oracle goes down. And a bit of a reveal there. Another Stasis Ward's gonna be placed right at the entrance. Shield battery. I don't know. This upgrade here takes a long time to finish. Seems a little bit too long. Here's the push. Supply's not that overwhelming. At 98 to 72, it is more. Anything's possible here. More Adepts coming out. I mean, that's what you can afford, right? Gonna destroy the pylon. At the same time, Genesis about to push. Roaches, Banelings, Hydra. Banelings? Oh my god, the connections. There's the ward. Trap 2 Zerglings. Oracle made its way over. Taking lots of damage. 115 supply to 73. And in the main, it is just more Adepts. There's the reveal. Alright. Stasis Ward in between right here in case the Lings flood in. I'm getting more shield batteries in the back. 4th base being put down for Genesis. And Ravagers are going to help quite a bit here. Kind of spreading out. Genesis taking time, getting research upgrades. Carapace. Damage upgrades for Roaches, Ravagers, and Hydralisk. Here's the push. Stasis trap. Force fields. We might be able to get some of them here. Gateway is going to go down. A nice trap by Tanzi, although it lost a warp gate. I mean, to me, they're warp gates. They're gateways. Tanzi moving out to the middle of the map. Baneling. Couple sentries in the main. Mixed into the army. Shields. Need some force fields here. Force fields. Genesis pushing here. I mean, you could literally flood Lings at this point. And Tanzi doing not too bad with very little. And GG. This is not okay. Zerg runs rampant. GG. Next match is Sunny D versus Genesis. So that's the next match coming up, guys. Guys, post that when you're ready. Not too shabby. Post that when you're ready. It's a different patch. It's a tough go. Definitely a tough go. Dennis whooped your butt. What let's check out his Genesis profile. Seems like 3,800 Diamond 1 player currently. So it's a pretty decent player. Say his ladders. I would say his career summary. Career summary, Legacy of the Void, I know this is a bug. So Diamond, team games. We want 1v1. 2018. So it took a little bit of a break from 2019 and 2023 to now. Genesis making his way back. So a Diamond player, 2,800, you know? Solid player. Gonna have to get him into some fight nights. He's on the cusp of D1 Masters 3. That damn good, guys. Let me tell you. You guys practice a lot? Nice. We're just waiting for the lobby. That's D2 MMR. So it would be D2 going into D1, meaning he D-ranked. Yeah, 3,800 something. Tanzi hates the state of the game. I think the warp gate change is bad. There's the lobby. Fear and faith. That's the one. I do think the warp gate change is bad. I think the 8 worker thing is fine. It just slows down the first couple of minutes of the game. Just waiting for Genesis here. None of the changes are thought out. There's a clear bias. So why do you think they made those changes? That's the question. Why? That's the question. Why? Oh my god, they have a Rocket League in real life where people drive carts and try to score a soccer ball. That's so cool. Didn't even know that was a thing. I looked at community mods and looked at some changes and then threw darts on the board to see which ones go to the game. I think that's what they did with Warcraft 3, to be honest, for a while. The joke is the intern, right? The intern's doing it. I think the best thing to do would be the game was fine where it was. I mean, it depends who you speak to, right? It could be patched at maps. I think that's true for most RTS games, right? Fixed maps. Like Warcraft 3 can do with some new maps. Which is why we would do Fig Cups. We don't need these big changes. Let's go. Turning people away who play the game. Well, except for the big content creators in general, right? Good luck, have fun, gentlemen. All right, friends. Here we go. Fear and faith. Getting closer to the finals. In the top right corner, playing as the yellow Zerg player, it is Genesis. And in the bottom right, playing as the green Terran, it is Sunny D. Well, I think the best way to make massive changes or changes in general, especially with a game like this, is you get a consensus of things that you think need to be addressed. And you need to pool the community and the people at large to see what the general consensus is. It's like the voting that's being done by news outlets. We polled 500 people for a country of 41 million, and that's Canadians' opinions. And it's like, no, it's not true. Like, you need a bigger size sample pool than that, right? And it depends on the demographics and where you go. So I would say for StarCraft 2, you would have to go get a general consensus of all the great players, the grandmasters out there, and the people that work and study the game and make it part of their lives, and say, what do you guys think needs to be changed? And you need 5,000 people to be an effective of the general population. Well, that's my point, right? So you got to look at StarCraft 2, and you can't just be like, I'm going to go take this guy's mod opinions and make it so. Because it doesn't work like that. And it shouldn't work like that. But then again, I'm not being paid by Blizzard to do these things. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Who knows? Maybe it's the same person patching Warcraft 3. Well, we're getting Marines out for Sunny D. Quick hatchery here from Genesis. Just like earlier. And this time, early spawning pool and late extractor. This is not what he did against Hanzi. He went quick hatchery, quick extractor, and late spawning pool. So maybe that was a mistake. And doing the supply trick with the extractor, we're getting a Reaper coming out here from Sunny D with the command center at the top. And Zerglings making their way across the map. The scout, but by the time Genesis realizes this, some Zerglings, they'll be a little bit far out. So it's going to give actually Sunny D some time here. And Genesis knows there's nobody here. So it's either the bottom left or the bottom right. And Zergling's going to the wrong way. Sees there's nothing here with the Overlord and turns back around and is making his way here with Zerglings. Need to close up immediately. And for some reason, Sunny D has left the door open. Just going to pick up some Zerglings. 2. Nice job there. The Blizzard team is the same, but the Blizzard who gets feedback from is in question. I think some map makers know who it is. They'll probably do. I don't know about the StarCraft 2 community, but I know some people in the Warcraft 3 community who actually talk to Blizzard for certain things. Another command center being built by Sunny D. Reaper coming in to scout. There goes another. This was interesting. Genesis took this base and then this base. Right? So sometimes that happens when the SCV comes in, blocks you. Reaper kind of hanging out in the back here. And here comes the bunker in the front. And Sunny D, he's a solid player. More Zerglings. I'm probably going to get a Baneling's Nest somewhere, or is it just a Roach Warren? Okay, so no Baneling's Nest, just a Roach Warren straight up. And getting roaches. I'm going to buy StarCraft when I win the lottery. Buy Blizzard, the company, from Microsoft and fix the entire company. And then move the headquarters close to home. You know? Zerglings? Kind of being cheeky here, waiting to see if to catch something. Roach coming down. Okay, Sunny D is going to see now it's roaches. Zerglings are going to go down. It's going to morph one of the roaches into a Ravager. More roaches coming out. And do we have tanks yet? We do not have tanks yet, so this is going to be a bit tough here. No, you got to buy Blizzard. You can't buy StarCraft. You have to buy Blizzard. And here comes the dance. Scans. Tanks on the way. Liberators on the way as well. Don't want to lose these Hellions. Not just yet. Cancels the Ravager. Rebuilds. Okay, changes his mind on which Ravager, right? Take the one that's most damaged. Tank. Sitting back away from the Ravagers. Repairs. The Hellion behind this. Practically saturated. This one not so much. Roaches, we got Lair. Overlords being spread out everywhere. Liberator sets up. He's just sitting at the moment here. Extra command center, more barracks, and getting a Viking. I think that would be a great idea here. If Sunny D sent out a Viking or two out on the map and killed a bunch of Overlords. Does have the Liberator attacking the expansion. Picked up how many drones already? 11 kills by this Liberator. Amazing. And you're also counting the larva, by the way. If you guys didn't know that. Queens are going to go around the bend here. See? Counted the larva. Well, this Liberator is dead. But did its job. Picked up quite a bit. Spore Crawler comes out. Viking going out on the map looking for overlords. Command centers are going to move into position. And Sunny D not doing too bad here. Double engineering bay in the back. Hydra Den and evolution chamber. A lot of overlords sitting in the middle here. Scouting with the Viking. Are we going to get a drop? You might be able to get a drop. You can actually put the SCV or drone or worker in these tubes and move all the way to your opponent's base. How cool is that? Bit cheeky, but it's cool. Genesis making his way out. Ravager, Hydra, Lings. No Banelings. Not like last game. Last game we got Banelings. Here's the push. Tanks have to come out into the open. Viking getting some vision here. Setting up. Liberator. Oh, nice setup here by Sunny D. Got some nice kills there. How many do we get? The tanks picked them up. 3 on the tank and 1 on the Liberator. It's going to lose the Viking, but it gets the Overseer. Scan. Lings coming down. Hellions beating them on the map here, too. These guys are fairly matched here. Another base being put down. So you could take the tube here and send the SCV all the way to this side and actually expand, guys. You can't send a Marine though. All right, tanks sending up, Liberator getting into position. Genesis. Things, Roaches, Hydra, Ravagers. Big mix. Back home. We're getting an Infestation Pit and a Baneling Nest. We are getting Banelings. Yeah, it's a cool map, eh? And we're going to get tier 3 here soon. Tanks set up, spreading out. We got Lings flooding, going from both sides here. This is a nice flood from both sides. Liberator's on the wrong side currently. Need some extra support. Tank goes down. Marines. And Sunny D, he's okay. Gets the Overlord. This is a nice map. I mean, it's a 4-player map, right? But it's not bad. I'm really surprised he didn't send like a drone over or SCV to expand in the corner. I would have done that. All right, Genesis is getting all the bells and whistles here. Getting damage upgrades, melee upgrades. For Z Zerglings. Genesis making his way all the way down here. So he's getting away from a push, and he's setting up all the Banelings. And he's going to flood. He was going to want to flood this expansion from this side. He figures, you know what? Sunny D is here. And it happens to come across a command center. Baneling speaks being researched here. So Sunny D, he's making a push. Genesis has to go all the way home. One Zergling in. And is he going to commit? Oh, he's going to leave some of them here. He's going to split up. Sunny D pushing. Oh, don't leave the tanks exposed. All the Zerglings die. Banelings coming in. Tanks. Couple drops. Ravagers. 18 kills on this one tank. He's going to go down. GG. And Sunny D's. Okay, boys and girls, I got to go play taxi cab in real life. You know, sometimes we just got to do those things. And Sunny D advances to face F2 click, guys. Hell yeah, your boy Sunny D. He's pushing. He's doing it. Just gotta wait for the lobby now. GG's. GG's, Mr. Genesis. That was pretty good games, man. Just waiting for the lobby. Heck yeah, guys. No, just waiting for the lobby. Almost at the finals. Did you guys see the Oh no, I didn't make a fancy one. I made a generic one. I'll show you the bracket. And here we go. We got F2 Click versus Sunday D in losers round 4. Best of 1, and the finals is a best of 3 facing Nicaragua. So that's what we're waiting for. Dun, 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 dun. Not too many people playing Warcraft 3 tonight. Sunny D versus F2 Click is the next matchup. Waiting on F2. Did he answer you, or not so much? Had some good matches tonight, though. Erubus Black 2 has left the Discord. A while back, I believe. Erubus Black. Da-na-na. I'm always amazed at how many people are actually streaming StarCraft 2. You're picking maps? Perfect. There's a lot of people streaming StarCraft 2 at any given time compared to other games. But it's one of those games where it's always the same 5 people at the top to the most part. Going to EU? Okay, I'll join you guys. I shall join you on the EU. You know it's crazy, guys. We actually hit 1200 in the Discord today. And 5,900 and 74 subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty cool. Sunny D, I'm in SMF Cup channel if you guys are looking for me. On the EU server. Alright, Rainfall. Best of one for this one. Ready, Freddy. I'll take off my camera. Purple Ninja on YouTube too. Thanks for a follow. Appreciate that. It's funny on YouTube. Like sometimes the lives do okay. Sometimes, most of the time, they're just like pretty average. And then some of the videos do well, and then sometimes they don't. So like, that's the shorts in the videos that bring in people most of the time. Good luck, have fun. All right, gentlemen, we're on Rainfall, lower bracket finals. Top left, playing as the red Terran, Sunny D. And in the bottom right, playing as the pink Protoss player, it is F2 Click. It's an honor to lose too. Sunny D, he's the man. So presumably we're going to get a rematch of F2 Click versus Nicarak in the finals. Maybe Sunny D's biggest chance here is to go all in with some kind of like bunker cheese or something. Honor to lose to Sarah only. Sarah's been streaming. I actually had a chance to catch some of those games. It's pretty cool. And that's one of the games he played against. He had this guy he played against. He had like 20,000 minerals banked. It was nuts. It was nuts. Sending out scout, perhaps. Probe coming in, SCV going to scout. And he just kind of like touch arms. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Rainfall is a pretty nice map. Bridges. Zerg destructibles that you can break. Probe comes in. He's going to attack the SCV. Is he going to get it? Oh, he gets the probe. Sunny D actually gets the probe. Nice job. Scout comes in, sees cybernetics core, sees Nexus. Nothing too funny at the moment. He got one. That's true. He got the first kill. What are we getting here? Is the Reaper coming? Reaper's going to pop out in a second. You can see what he can get here. What's the true play here? We're going to get Adepts coming out harassing. And Stalker. Actually, he changed it. Did he change it? No, he had an Adept out. Stalker's coming now. Deal with the Reaper harass. There's the bug. Reaper in the main. Grenade. Might be able to get a probe or two here. Gets one. Gets two. Stalker comes in. He's going to lose the Reaper, perhaps. Loses the Reaper, too. And here comes the Adept. Gets an SCV. Blocks it off. Just a tad. No, it's not closed off. Adept's not going to go in there and chase anyways. Bunker. Same situation as a couple of games ago. It didn't finish the bunker. Adept doing damage. Trying to get more units out. Reactor. Block up the wall. And we are getting Blink research. Comes a Stalker. Sunny D trying to buy some time here. Gateways. Okay, we're changing into warp gates, transforming. We're getting a robotics facility. Two Stalkers and an Adept. Cancels the command center. Gonna have to do the same thing for the bunker. Cancels it. Trying to make his way in. A couple of Marines. And a Reaper. Grenade. Oh, did he get rid of the Adept? Yeah, he killed the Adept. Reaper is going to jump down. Jump up, jump down. More Marines coming out. Reaper goes down. CV goes down. Can he get the reactor? Not targeting it. Targets the reactor. That's done. Oh my lord. 2 kills? 4 kills? 4 kills? Stalkers. 3 stalkers. Actually owning Sunny D here. And he's gonna pull the boys. Gonna pull the boys. And he's gonna combat shield and Stimpack, but behind this, blinks away. He's dancing around him. GG, well played. And we got F2 click versus Nicarak in the finals now. I'll just show you guys. Best of 3. Final time, baby. Thank you, Sunny D, for having a fantastic tournament, buddy. Always nice having you. You did get 3rd place. Think about that. That's awesome. It's the finals. Best of 3, guys. Well done. You also beat Tanzi. Tanzi's pretty good. Good luck, have fun. All right, guys, this is the final Stimpack Series 8. In the top right, playing as the purple Terran player is Nicarak. And in the bottom left, playing as the pink Protoss player, it is F2 Click. Tell your friends and family it's the finals. Nothing else is important right now. So, Nicarak beating F2 Click in the semis before. 2-0 to make the finals. And let's see if F2 Click's got something up his sleeve. Steal at least a game to start off with. Supply Depot Barracks. No doubt. Probably Reaper to Command Center. Gateways. I don't... I mean, I have no stake in it. Really. With the Protoss changes. But I really feel like if Warp Gate was an issue or oppressive against the other races early on, the only thing you would do is you would make it more expensive rather than it costing minerals per gate. So what is it? 50-50 normally? So instead of 50-50, you can make it 175 gas or something. If you just wanted to delay it a little bit in the beginning. Ultimately, I think that would probably be the better change, if anything. If that's what they were going for. SCV Scout coming in. We got Nexus, we got Cybernetics Core, and right now we just have a barracks. Give me a late command center. No, not a late command center. It's a little bit later than the Nexus. Second simulator. Probe. Okay, Reaper's gonna go on and harass Nicarak. It's pretty standard right now. Nothing much going on. SCV is gonna come back home. Get all the information he needs, and now the Reaper's going to do the rest of it. Can he get something with the Reaper? We're getting Stalker to come out. Stalker's can deal with these with Reapers pretty easily, for the most part. Stargate in the back. Grenade. Immediately he's got to run away. Circling around. Might try to get a probe here. And back home barracks. Extra barracks? No, it's a factory. Command center. Bunker's finished. Just going to regenerate a little bit. There we go. Reaper comes in. Might be able to get that one. Grenade. Does get the probe. This is a Stalker. And he's going to get away clean. Highway robbery. Widow Mines, Marines coming out. Extra, and we're getting a starport. Behind us, we're getting Phoenix. Depth. And the Warp Gate upgrade. Depth's just going to hang out here for a bit. Gateway at the front door. We're going to see a bit of a wall off. Okay, Reaper's going to come back in the back here. He's not going to notice that there's an Adept here. Takes some damage. Almost dies. 3 hits to kill a Reaper. With an Adept. With no upgrades. Alright, 2 Phoenix come out. Waiting for a 3rd. Robotics facility. We're already getting medevacs. Widow Mines. Widow Mines indeed. So he's anticipating the Phoenix coming out. Definitely. But looks like he wants to do Widow Mine drops. Oh, this might be devastating. Bit of a boost. Let's get there. Probe. Probe is not going to see it. Adept might see it. No. And he's going to come through the back door here. Widow Mine, Widow Mine, Widow Mine. Drops all 3 of them. Oh my god. 13 probes in one go. Observers coming out. That is really well done by Nicarat. They're going to try to rearm. Is he going to get this one before it rearms? He gets all 3 of them. Nexus going down. Back home. Phoenix. Don't want to lose your Phoenix. Loses 1 Phoenix. Kills a bunch of SCVs. Not many. 2? I think you got 2 here. Destroys the bunker. Robotics Bay. Immortals coming out. Oh, he's got 3. They got 3 kills. It's not a lot. We're getting combat shield, Stimpack, medevac, some more Widow Mines. Here's the observer. Trying to see if they can pick up something. Nicarat making his way across the map. Maybe strong arm F2 click a little bit. It's coming over to the expansion. Colossus hallucination. He was for a second in targeting the hallucination. We don't mind. Drops. Trying to warp in some reinforcements. Marauders being picked up. Colossus is going to go down. But F2 click's gonna hold. Ends up with more supply out of that, to be honest. Has more workers too to boot. Grab a couple SCVs here. That's one. Back home. That's another one. Some damage down the barracks. Just a poke. Just a little bit. It's another SCV and another SCV. Medevacs making their way down. Oh no. Loses all the Phoenix. Try to get some damage done. 52 clicks, 55 workers to 53. More gateways coming down, more Colossus coming out. And a warp prison. Getting upgrades. We're getting charge. Tons of warp gates coming down here. Nicarak's going to push 116 supply here. Just jumped up in supply. Going after the pylons, running in. We don't mind detonation on the Immortal. Oh my goodness, 7 probes. Into the main. "13 probes. Zealots are going down, being warped in. Colossus doing some damage here. And now you have to respect the counter drop constantly. Drop, drop, drop. Reinforcements coming in from the front from Nicarak. And here goes another job. And I think this is, if he kills everything here, he has to go make a strong push. 30 probes are gone. Nothing much left. Excess goes down. $142 supply. What MMR is this? F2 Click and Nicarak are Grandmaster players. If I could show you more specifically. And F2 Click, he's doing his all-in because that's all he's got left. And Marauders are going to clean this up. GG, game 1 is going to go to Nicarak. Microing it through the warp prison, which is really awesome. Amazing, amazing play. Wow. But now the Vikings are going to come out. That was really nice. Yeah, GG, well played, guys. That was nice. What's going on, Beaver? Just so you're interested, F2 Click is a 5138. And Nicarak is a 6,000 player. So that's kind of like... So they're both better than you in StarCraft 2? Yeah. Yeah. Basically. Not in Age, though. Not in Age of Empires. Alright, game 2 is coming up at the finals, guys. Best of 3. $6K is insane. Yeah, there's some good StarCraft 2 players out there. We're on Rainfall. Pretty popular map. All right, good luck, have fun. In the top left, we have the purple Terran player is Nicarak. And in the bottom right, we have the pink Protoss player. It is F2 Click. You got like 4.5K Masters 3 in SC2? I don't know. I don't know. We have a range of players in the Discord for different MMRs. So we have a lot. I'm looking for more StarCraft 2 players so we can put on different events. Apparently some of your Canadian guys play StarCraft 2, right? So maybe we can get them in a game, in a tournament. And F2 Click's a really good player, so Just think of the MMR gap. Rainfall is one of the new maps. And we were testing them out on Stimpack series at the beginning when we started this. Yeah, quite a bit of them is still 12 worker start. I thought they changed it. Yeah, it's a 8 worker start now. Eight worker start. They just changed it not too long ago. Warp gates have changed. That's a thing. SCV Scout's coming out. Bit laggy for us, a little bit, because we're on EU. Nickrat with the Reaper. Nexus going down here for F2 click. Maybe we won't see Phoenix play from F2 click. Maybe we'll see something else. But it's not like it didn't work for him. He did make use of it. Cybernetics core, gateway, pretty standard. Command center here for Nickrat. Reaper's gonna go down. It's always the same timings in Nickrat. He's always on point. SCB comes back at the same time. Reaper goes in, does some damage. Doesn't always get a lot with a Reaper. Like F2 click's been pretty good at defending it with the Stalker who's about to pop out. Oh, he's going in the opposite direction. He might actually lose 2 drones here. Just running around the bend here. Oh, can he kill him? I think the probe got in the way. Or he's just too slow. Bunker. And watch Nicarax ahead. What he tends to do is salvage his bunker, which I think most Terrans at this MMR do. Reaper coming around. Stalker waiting for him. And what he does is sometimes he builds an Adept and leaves the Adept here. But you can also block this off with a building. I'm just going to put Stalker. No Adept, but it is the Phoenix play. His favorite. Going to block this all off. Gateway, Twilight Council. Starport being built. Double gas. Salvages the bunker. Because he kind of has to get it. At the beginning. Reaper's going to get the probe. Phoenix is going to come in. Do some scouting. And we're getting some Cyclones and Vikings. Yeah, I don't think he should do the Phoenix thing. He did it a couple games already. Nicarag's probably expecting it, so just change it up a bit. Warpgate research is almost done. The question is, what are you going to do? Blink Stalkers? All the gateways are going down. It's probably Blink Stalkers. Took some damage here. Warping in Stalkers. Can he get a third base? He's going to put it down an extra Nexus. Yeah, we're off to the races soon. I think Cyclone's a really good unit. Too good, maybe. Too good. Reaper does make his way into the main. Gets a probe. He's already got 5 kills. But he's going to go down now. Realizes this is all blocked off. It might be just mass stalkers. Damage upgrades, perhaps? Yes, we're getting damage upgrades. We're getting stalkers. Tank's going to set up. Cyclones, Marines. Gonna put himself nice positioning here behind the command center. Put the Cyclones out. He's gonna pick off a Cyclone. Really nice job. F2 click with the blink in, get it. It's the only way to really deal with them. Bring it close to home. Stimpack, compact shield. And with the blink, you can kind of keep them at bay. Took a heavy shot from a tank. Trying to saturate the expansion on the other side. More gateways coming down. Robotics facility. Damage upgrade's almost done. Charge is almost done. I mean, depends, right? A lot of Marauders come out. Use Zealots more for the run by it. Here's a proxy pylon. And here's another proxy pylon. So maybe he's anticipating building some Zealots to run them in. We're getting some Zealots here. Sentries. He's building pylons? Quite a bit on the map. I've never seen this. 4 pylons out on the map like that. Nicarak's going to push. Yeah, his army supply is really low. Like, he's going to actually have to warp stuff in already. And he's doing that. Gonna lose that pylon. Oh, this is good for him or bad? Tank's gonna go down. Widow Mine. No, took a little too much damage. Gonna blink back. Extra Zealots coming out. Make his way in, get rid of the pylon. And he's still... Oh my god, look at that stim. Picking off tons of units here. Incredible. More reinforcements coming in. It's going to pick off... It's going to drop them in the main. Widow Mine explodes. Marine... Look at the spread of the Marines. Marauders on this side. Yeah, he's fighting on all fronts here. Amazing. More reinforcements coming. Got two Marines left. More support. Oh, big shot from the Widow Mine. Blinks back. Warps in more stalkers. 1-0 upgrades. 1-0 upgrades for Nicarak. Getting a warp prism. Did get a medevac there. You can see it fall into the underneath the bridge. Blink back, stim. $118 supply to 99. Nicarak. Nicola. Yeah, level 2 ground weapons coming for F2 click. And we got 2-0 for Marines and Marauders here. Colossus. Yeah, I don't think going in there is going to do anything. Find some time. Trying to muster up something. We got a Ghost Academy. We're getting 2 ghosts coming out. Oh, tell me, are we going to see a nuke? I want to see a nuke. I haven't seen a nuke in game for a long time. Okay, here comes the Zealot run by. Colossus making his way. Can you run in? Pull them and run in? I think that's the play here. Sitting right outside the sensor zone. Here we go. Yeah, sacrifice a lot of stalkers for this. SCP's getting on top. Sorry, Zealot's getting on top of the SCP. He's going to run away now. Lost 5 SCVs. Not that bad. Zealots are going to run away, sending more stalkers up to the top here. Where's that Colossus? He's rallying them there. Stalkers. Lose one stalker. Zealot's trying to run by here. And he split himself. While that's happening, did Warp Prism. Got some stalkers in the Bane. Like, F2 Glick's trying. He is absolutely trying. Man Center's being put down. He's on 5 bases now. Well, he's soon to be on 5 bases. Still short by 30 supply. More Colossus units coming out. Another Warp Gate. Getting more upgrades. And we're going to have 3-3 bio soon. Three, 1, 0 for the Protoss. And Nicarak's just going to push. It's got the ghosts. That's it. As soon as 3-3... Well, it's not even finished yet, but he's going to do it. Shields. Colossus doing lots of damage here. Zealots. Couple of Vikings in. Just trying to micro them. Yeah, and that's it. He's going to mop up. GG. Well played, guys. And there you have it. Nicarak has defeated Mr. F2 Click in the finals. Let's take a look. 2-0. Convincing 6K player. But not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. 8 signups tonight with a bit of a bigger prize pool. So the gentlemen are going to let us know. Thanks, guys, for playing. That was fantastic. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to end the tournament. Nicarak going 4-0. Nicarak. F2 Click going 3-2 second. Sunny D having a really good tournament going 3-2. Genesis 2-2. Dino Dragon 1-2. Donzi 1-2. Hambone 0-2. And Craig the Shoe Shiner 0-2. Hambone's first time playing and first time in Discord. Welcome. So that's it, guys. And next week we have Age of Empires 4 tournament coming up. We can check that out. See, we got some extra signups for that. Actually, we got 10 so far signups for Age of Empires 4 tournament next week. So if you're into that, definitely sign up. GG's, gentlemen. Awesome. That was fun. Was a rough one for you, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there were some good players in there, right? And like when you're coming back, especially, it's really tough. But sometimes it's nice to get your feet wet just to participate in those type of things. So, who's left there? Okay, so we don't have too many people left. I'm not going to stay on, and we're going to go raid Mr. Testa. with who we have left here. Mature audiences only, guys. GG's. Thanks for hanging out, gentlemen and ladies. It's been fun. Go read Mr. Testa. We will see everybody probably tomorrow. Maybe do some more craftery tomorrow. Awesome job. And that's it, guys. Cheers. Congratulations, Mr. Nikorak.